Hiking high in the mountains elevates my mind. With every step, I leave the routine and the mundane further behind me. Elevating myself, airing my thoughts with the fresh breeze from the peaks, seeing the big picture. Then something singular catches my eye. A single rock, a patch of wild flowers, one peak among the rest. And I notice how easily my mind moves between perspectives. Wide enough to hold the whole range, close enough to see one stone. Zooming out, I see unity. Zooming in, I discover uniqueness. Both views are true, and neither is the full picture without the other. From high up, the mountains look like a crowd of peaks, all pushed upwards by the same immense forces, all defying the same winds, piercing the same clouds, all worn down by the patient flow of time. But then, watching a particular peak, I can see its individual personality, its distinctive shape, its peculiar way of reflecting the light. And the snow cap it wears like no other. The same forces shape them all, and yet no two are identical. Humanity is much the same. Underneath, we all have the same drive to love, to belong, to matter. Yet we are all a unique combination of experiences, interests, and dreams. One range, hundreds of peaks. One species, billions of faces. From far away, my life can seem insignificant. With or without me, the mountains will continue to stand. The stream will continue to flow. And one day, I too will become part of the landscape. But from close up, this is where my entire world lives. And that's what makes it infinitely precious to me. A small life is never meaningless. A single mountain is not less significant because it is part of a range. A single leaf is not less important because it is part of a tree. Being a small part of something vast doesn't make it irrelevant, quite the opposite. It is the variety of notes that make the magnificence of a symphony. By being myself, I add my personal uniqueness to the whole. If we all played the same note in the melody of life, the music would be dull. The more perspectives, the more possibilities. So, let's all passionately play our own notes, even if they don't match the general tone. Some notes will blend, some will clash, some will fade, others will resonate forever. Authenticity is not about finding the right notes. It is making up our own and having the courage to play them. And playing them with all our heart will lead us where we belong, or help us start an entirely new melody. Hiking in the mountains reminds me that I am part of something vast. Then, returning to the details of my life, I focus on what feels right to me. Zooming out tunes me to the grander symphony. Zooming in tunes me to my own notes. Shifting between those two perspectives expands my range and brings me stability. So I keep climbing and descending on hikes and in my thoughts to remember that all of us are a precious part of the grand evolution of life, and that our diversity is what creates the richness of this world.